All right, this one was really cool to make. I've been seeing this online. Uh, 6 7, right? I don't know, whatever they call it, like a meme. But dictionary.com's word of the year is 6 7. But is it even a word? And what does it mean? And now they say it kind of traces back to this song by rapper Skrilla called Doot Doot 6 7. All right, we'll get a little bit into that. Let's play this.
Well, this is an announcement that many of us saw coming, one that we actually warned you about late last month. You could say the writing was on the wall 6, 7 weeks ago. That phrase has been declared the word of 2025 by dictionary.com. It's pronounced as 67 rather than 6 7. If you've spent any time around children or even young adults recently, though, you may have seen them lifting their hands, palms up, like they're weighing options while saying 6 7. But what does that mean? Well, here's a spoiler for you. It basically means nothing. My director just told me to move my Starbucks cup out of frame. And this for the third time this show. And this is what I have to say to you, Nick. 6 7.
All right, I think it's over now. It's a good thing the word of the year is done pretty soon. A lot of people don't know what it means, though. And
do you know what it means?
It's nonsense, really. It is. It comes from a rap song, and kids just like
does
the way
it come
it
from a
sounds.
rap song?
Yeah, kids like the way it sounds.
Give me the line. Give me the line.
I don't know the line, but I will say that a lot of teachers are annoyed by it, but they're relieved it's not anything obscene or
Well, how do we know
inappropriate.
it's not anything obscene?
It's not. Look it up.
6 7. Hey,
Yeah,
Adam,
no kids are gonna be saying it anymore because of how you just did that.
What's the temperature outside? 6 7.
All right, that was kind of cute and funny. It is nonsense, man. Anything that comes from rap is nonsense, and you don't really know the meaning behind it. They make it go viral. They let it hit the algorithm. They know the kids are gonna imitate it, not knowing the meaning, right? It comes from, so here's that rapper Skrilla Doot Doot 6 7 right here. Another trash rapper, right? Uh, I don't know. I'm gonna press play here.
Can I go Higgles World?
And got like the demonic vibe. You get the fire right away. You get the fire right away, of course. You know what I'm saying? Right? And let's
His bro say cause he a savage. So many dead, so many ass.
do, meaning like shooting, right? Do, right? So, right away you get the kids 6 7, 6 7. The whole and the song and the meaning behind the song is trash, okay?
Just you ain't catch that. I can't pass the shooter station.
Right? Shooters stay strapped. Just a bunch of nonsense, flashing the money, talking about shooting, throwing up the 666. Again, demonic meanings. All of this. Doot. 6 7, 6 7. Whatever. And again, Philadelphia, home of the 76ers. This guy from the Kensington neighborhood of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You see Skrilla right here, and I'm just showing you some of this extra stuff here. You see home of the 76ers. So you get 6 and 7 right there. If you're my generation, you may think of Allen Iverson when you think of the 76ers. Look at his birthday. 6 7. You see, the stuff it's just a script, man. There's no meaning behind none of this crap. Allen Iverson with the 6 7 right there. Okay, this guy from Philadelphia. Dictionary.com word of the year 6'7". Okay, so look, this guy, of course, is known for drugs, right? His character probably doesn't do drugs, though. Right here, onomatopoetic ad libs and switching between delicate and heavy flows. I could see if you're doing drugs, like, oh, that sounds cool, but it's just really not cool, right? Speeding and slowing the pace of his rapping. He has stated that he makes all of his music while under the influence of drugs. And again, this stems from this this 6'7" comes from this song, allegedly. I'm sure there's more meaning to it. Isn't this amazing? When you write out 6'7", it converts to the number 36, and that's Skrilla's birthday. The third day of the 6th month. Even doot equals 36 and 36. Doot. 6'7", 6'7". Isn't that amazing? And you get that demonic theme again going on because you get the 3 6s. He's even born in 1999. Look at the 999. Flip it upside down. You get 6 6 6. Even Skrilla has the S, like 6. Doot D like dictionary. You see a theme? Look, just Wednesday was the day leaving 63 days in the year. Now this guy's trending with the 6'3" birthday. And I know that because I just dropped the Brad Marchand hockey decode. And he's got 63 on his jersey even. When, just this Wednesday was the day leaving 63 days. Doot 6'7" was released on 12/1/2024. That day was the 336th day of the year. 336 63 36 36 36 63. You see a theme? Even his first name, Jamil, equals 66 and 30. Like 63, like 36. And I guess I put that day of the year in there twice. I don't know why. But yeah, you see the 336 again right there. You know what's amazing? Look at his first name, Jamil, like Meek Mill. You see that? And Meek Mill's out of Philly. Can you see the script? I just caught that. Wow, Meek Mill's born on the 6th. Look, Meek Mill out of Philadelphia. Look, born on the 6th. You see that? So all of this stuff is a script. Even Allen Iverson was almost born in 76 even. Look, he's got the 3 on his jersey. This stuff doesn't stop, okay? You see that right there? So Philadelphia, Meek Mill. Right there. Meek Mill, Philadelphia. And then this guy, Skrilla, with the name Jamil. Come on, right? What a joke. This guy's 26 years old when Philadelphia equals 101, and that's the 26th prime number? Come on, right? Philadelphia, 101, the 26th prime number. You see that? So look how we're catching this stuff on the fly to solidify the script here. Doot 6'7", 121 forwards and reverse, and it was released on 1/2/1. That's what it says right there. That's the first thing that popped up. Was released December 1st, 121. December's got the D like doot doot. Did I mention that? Look at that right there. Forwards with the alphabet and reverse. Convert the letters to numbers. Doot doot 67121. Released 121. And again with the 3s and the 6s. You know, you could just say 67, right? When you write 67 and it's converted to numbers. 45 like 67. But more amazingly, 67's got 108 like doot doot. And this track released 181 days after Skrilla's birthday. That's the 42nd prime number. Jamil equals 42. How solid, man.
You've probably seen the numbers 6 and 7 all over your feed, but the trend actually started with this one line from a Skrilla song.
Oh, and you know what? They say it went viral. Some kid named Mason. We'll hear that. It might be in the next little clip I play.
6, 7.
The sound first went viral in edits of LaMelo Ball and was pushed even further by this one kid called Mason.
This kid named Mason. Come on, man. This kid named Mason. Let's look up LaMelo Ball real quick. Let's look at maybe his birthday. August 22nd. Okay. There's probably a deeper connection with LaMelo Ball. But that a kid named Mason, really? It's amazing. Look, he's 6'7". LaMelo Ball, 6'7". That's probably why. Maybe. Come on, man. He's 6'7". Oh, you're not seeing that? Look, he's 6'7". He's 6'7". Oh, Lil Wayne had the song 6'7", huh? Lil Wayne 6'7". There's something more to that they're not telling us. Lil Wayne has the song 6'7".
Step inside.
It's kind of a trash song. It was like super annoying, by the way. It was like 6 foot, 7 foot. Like Lil Wayne. Or like LaMelo Ball, not Lil Wayne. That's interesting. Lil Wayne's got that song when he's like very short. And you know, the ritualistic activity going on there. Look, man, look at this demonic stuff. You get Skrilla wearing masks and stuff. That's interesting because we just had Halloween, huh? That's interesting because we just had Halloween, didn't we? Now you're seeing these characters with masks on, painting their face. What tab am I on? I don't even know. Oh, you're right there. See, look, when I look at Skrilla here, you know, all this stuff trending around Halloween. You know, you got the mask with this guy. See him right there? Maybe some Lil Wayne vibes there as well that we're not seeing. But, oh, did it stop? Oh, okay, cool. Play this one.
You typically go to the dictionary to look up the meaning of a word, of course, so we found it strange when dictionary.com decided to spotlight a word with no meaning whatsoever. Vladimir Duthier explains.
6, 7. Whether you love it.
I'm sorry, 6'7" is just.
Oh, the 6, 7 thing.
It's nonsense.
Or you hate it.
We are not saying the word 6'7" anymore. If you do, you have to write a 67-word essay.
The phrase 6'7" seems to be everywhere.
You want to know what time I woke up this morning? What time? Around 6'7". 6'7".
Nobody appears to know what it actually means, but that's exactly what Georgetown University linguistics professor Cynthia Gordon says is the draw.
I think one reason they use it is because it largely means nothing substantively. It's much more a signal of group insider status.
While the origin of the phrase isn't entirely clear, a TikTok user added the music to a clip where he talked about the height of Charlotte Hornets point guard LaMelo Ball.
He literally moves like somebody that's 6'1", 6'2", except he's 6'7".
But it wasn't until this young basketball fan added that now viral hand movement that the meme took off. Every generation has its share of catchphrases.
They make it seem like anybody can just go viral, like it's not controlled. You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff is controlled. So good stuff. Look at the thumbnail hitting very heavy right there, man. Thumbnail hitting massive. Look at that. Put that together myself. Come on, the Allen Iverson connection.
Well, this isn't
completely solid, right?
Can I go Higgles World?
Pretty much trash with that. Right? So what was this on an album? Or was it just, let's see. Was this on an album? Let's see if there's like a release date or a name of Skrilla debut album release date. March. There's that 3 again. There's that 3 if this is the right guy. It should be him, right? I know there's a Skrillex. Oh, look at this one. Released October 30th. That was a couple of days ago. Cutthroat. You see that right there? That album was released October 30th, it says, one day before Halloween. But maybe that wasn't a studio album. But look, you get the March right here. Remember, we were connected to Brad Marchand. That was the last video I did. Right here, The Price of Fame, his friend's daughter dying. Marchand has March in it. And the friend was born in March, remember? I just did that video, and look what happens in the next video now. And remember, he's got that 6'3" on his jersey. And that's Skrilla's birthday. 6'3". You know what I'm saying? Like, look, March and Mill Company Hunters is the team that he stepped away from the Panthers to coach while his friend was out with his daughter's death. Come on, man. So, stuff all connected one more time. So this was fun to present. And it's amazing, man. Dictionary.com's word of the year is 6'7". Trash, right? Nonsense. But is it even a word, and what does it mean? Fake world, man. Until next time.